So what's up? Meatball Molly has taken a loss at strawweight. It took two fights. I thought she was going to get a couple non-ranked fights before she got into the rankings. That's where I thought she was going to find her adversity. But Bruna Brazil, who's a win some, lose some type fighter, just beat Molly McCann. And I think there's like a thing where after two weight divisions, I think it's time to start thinking about your future. And look, I know Molly McCann is a very controversial figure. She was gaining a lot of steam when she was fighting cans and doing the spinning back elbow or back fist. And she tried it in this fight and missed. But, you can't be a one-trick pony in the UFC. And it's easy when you're in the lower echelons of the division. And it's really easy to look superhuman when you're basically fighting someone who's not really trying that hard. But once you put up a little bit of fight or some resistance or anything like that, I think that's where Molly McCann tends to catch it. Now, I thought I gave her a little bit more credit than she deserved. She probably had a couple more fights, in my opinion, in her. I thought that, honestly, she would probably climb the rankings until she faced, like, Mackenzie Dern or something like that. And then that's where she probably would have been stopped. I'm not saying she would have ever won that belt or taken on Zhang Wei Li or anything like that. But yeah, no, I think that it's just about time for her. Now, I don't know where she's going to go. Is she going to retire right away? Where's she going to go with everything? I really do not know, but I think it's pretty safe to say that things are wrapping up. Now, for Bruna Brazil, I really don't know just how good she is. Maybe she's having a career resurgence. Maybe she's going to be fixing up her record and she's going to be getting into the double-digit wins. And she's going to be looking a little bit more like a force because, man, she almost put Molly McCann away in the first round with those body shots. I had never seen Molly kill over like that. So with Bruna Brazil, when you see that stuff, I think that, honestly, she's a rising prospect for now. Now, if she were to fight someone like Mackenzie Dern, I think she'd probably catch similar resistance and she'd probably have a problem with that or anything like that. But, yeah, Bruna Brazil, I'm going to have to look at where she goes in the future, and I'm going to be watching her on a fight-by-fight basis just because, look, you did beat Molly McCann, so congratulations, but you beat Molly McCann, who obviously isn't champ material or, never really was. I want to see Bruna take on some higher-level people, probably try to get, like, a ranking next to their name. Maybe take on someone like Mariana Rodriguez or someone like that. That would be a really good start to that division climb for her. But other than that, man, sometimes I think I hold myself accountable because I wanted to not be the person to just jump on the hate train for Molly McCann. I really just felt that despite sometimes her personality was a bit of a turnoff to a lot of people, she came off as very arrogant. And then when she hit actual resistance, it was like Ronda Rousey, but worse. For me, it was just kind of like, yeah, I wanted to like Molly McCann and really just be on her hype train and hype her up a little bit, which, probably isn't the best for me because everybody loves to hate Molly. And a lot of people like to hate Patty the Baddie. Those two get a lot of hate. And, Patty himself even showed up and got work done, but Molly didn't. So obviously it's way easier to sit behind and trash Molly right now, but she'll figure it out. She'll probably try to catch a couple wins in the non-ranked division before she hangs it up. But I think it's safe to say that her time in the UFC is going to start to come up to the wrap-up phase. And whether you love her or you hate her, you find her entertaining or not, I just was always kind of indifferent about her, to be honest. But, I didn't want to write off her skill set because I didn't like her personality. But obviously, moving down a weight class didn't help her as much as she thought she was going to, which is sad. You see them try. They pick themselves up after catching some L's at flyweight, then they move down to strawweight, and then they catch L's at strawweight. So where does that leave them? You could probably try to go to bantamweight, but I think that you're going to be a little outsized there too. But it just kind of shows, where do you really stand in the echelons of the sport. Because once you start getting into the top 15, you're with people who are going to make you look human, or they're going to make you look worse than human. But that's what I got to say. Big congrats to Bruna Brazil. I'm sorry that I counted her out. I just thought that, you know how the UFC works. They like to throw cans at, people who they want to hype up. And a lot of people were probably relying on Bruna Brazil to be a can. But it turns out she wasn't a can. Is she stoppable? Yeah, but she ain't no scrub. Peace out.